the heart of the bush, where the kangaroo's bound, lives a man named Flatzoid with a voice loud and proud. He takes on the globe with his theory so grand, an epic debate in this sunburned land. Flatzoid down under, taking a stand. Globe defenders falling like sand. Battles of minds beneath the Southern Cross, winning the crown with nary a loss. Pipeline of knowledge running deep in his veins, facing the doubters who call him insane. With a twist of his hat and a glint in his eye, he challenges the world and the tales of the sky. Flatzoid down under, taking a stand. Globe defenders falling like sand. Battles of minds beneath the Southern Cross, winning the crown with nary a loss. Oh, the stars shine brighter when his voice starts to soar, turning the tables with facts to explore. In the red dust he rises while others debate. Flatzoid the legend, they simply can't shake. Flatzoid down under, taking a stand. Globe defender.
Hello, good day, mate. Scotland Legends, how you doing? I was searching for my slouch, as you call it, bush hat. It seemed to have hopped into a Barra's mud trap and left me high like a dandy Sheila. Does have to visit Othello. It's fine though. At least I have my thongs and my cozzy.
You budgie smugglers.
How you going?
Oh, good, mate. Oh, good. I'm not meant to be Australian. I can just be normal. Yeah, I'm all good.
It's good to see you. I hope you got your tummies full.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah,
So
a lot of tucker.
So, mate, I have to be honest with you. Today it's going to be an exciting one. We're talking from down under. We're in the south.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
So, guys, you all got to hit those likes and share. It's really, really awesome to have you here. So what's new?
People probably think you sound more South African than you usually do.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised. I love it. I love it.
So I was taking a gander at some Mitchell, Australia, and thinking, what's going on? We can just look at some Mitchell stuff and see what's... Yeah. Do it Aussie style.
For our school.
Yeah. How is Mitchell going anyway?
Yeah, I haven't heard him for ages, to be honest. The last I heard was that he did one little debate after he stopped doing Flat Earth School, didn't he? I think he did one little debate, and we haven't heard from him since. I'd love to see Mitchell from Australia again. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
His channel was the basics of Flat Earth School, but the way he did it, presented it, was brilliant. You know, he did the basics, and he laid them out in layman's terms for beginner people. It's really good. It's really good channel.
Yeah. What's up, Janos? How's it going? How's it going?
How are you? All good. Cheers.
Godzilla, he says, yeah, he has a South African client with real life example, concluded they are good people. Well, I've got family in they're in Sydney and in Perth, so they're doing all well there.
I've got family.
The thing with Australian English, it's shortened words. So when you say something like costume, they say cozzy.
Yeah.
So a liquor store will be Botello's.
That's why the Aussies.
Yeah, sunglasses, the sunnies. I would call them shades, but they call them sunnies for the sunglasses.
Yeah, and everything is it's a lazy language.
Yeah.
So that's why how's it going? And g'day mate. And
Yeah, so it's always good day, and it's good day,
Bobby.
not good day, it's good day. And it's like, yeah, it's shortened, everything's
Yeah,
shortened.
yeah. The interesting thing that I have heard though, they don't put a shrimp on the barbie. They do a prawn, and they don't put it on the barbie. They actually boil the prawns.
There you
So
go.
there is no such thing as shrimp on the barbie in Australia. It's prawn in the boil.
I would say prawn as well. I wouldn't say shrimp, I'd say prawn. Sticking another prawn in the barbie.
Yeah, and that's quite a snapper. Exactly, Sandra.
Snap.
Quite a snapper.
Hmm.
So hopefully someone wants to come and talk to us tonight. Really, really hope so.
That'd be cool.
I will try my best to keep Australian for you.
It's got to be hard. It's got to be hard to do that because
Well, what did you think about my opening song?
I thought it was ace, man. That was brilliant. Did you put any of the lyrics into that yourself?
Yeah, I wrote the lyrics.
Oh, nice. I like it.
And I had to end it with legend.
Too right.
I've seen your debate with FT,
Yeah,
and to be honest, after your first statement presentation, the debate was over for me because that was it. That was end of the story. Yeah.
That's it.
And that was the plan.
And that's it. I mean, he's
Because
always
it's-
fight against it, isn't he? Because he's an anti-flat earther. Even if even if FDFE seen the truth and realised that it's flat, he wouldn't admit it.
I mean, just because you can't accept that that level means horizontal and it's not perpendicular on a globe, it's already dead.
Supposedly, it said Mark Twain. It's easier to what was the phrase? It's easier to cheat the person than convince them they have been lied to or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
easier to convince a fool they've been. It's easier to fool a person than to.
And convince them they have been fooled. Yes, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah,
And if it was him, but it's good phrase anyway, and that actually
Yeah.
shows the situation.
Exactly, mate. Okay, so we got some Mitchell from Australia.
Nice.
I was thinking we can start with sunrise and ships debunk Earth curve.
Cool.
Ooh. Shout out to Mitchell from Australia, wherever you are, mate. Hope you're doing well.
He's probably working hard because I mean that's what he was aiming towards, wasn't he? Get
Yeah.
full-time work and stuff like that. So I mean, it'd be nice if we seen him again, come back to just say hello and that. I dare say he will.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you people are seeing this, but that is a inferior mirage.
It's a mirage. It is.
It's flat.
Isn't it? I mean, look at that. People, if that was the horizon, the physical edge, then that sun would be coming from where the line is, not from above the mirage, because that's what it is. It's a mirage, not Earth.
Exactly, mate. interesting thing about this, if you think about it with the Chicago skyline or Mount Canigou, it's exactly the same thing.
Exactly.
What they like as well about your presentation, it was the boats showing that they are not disappearing behind the curve, supposed curve, and as well the air, which usually is left of the presentation. People just don't focus on it, but air itself makes a big difference. So yeah, that was a great point.
Exactly, mate. Exactly.
I still think you should push. I still think you should push him more to explain the situation with the supposedly disappearing boat behind the horizon, and when you zoom in, you can see the boat. You should push him way more on this stuff to explain that, because he would just debunk himself, and he would be contradicting himself. You should next time just push him much harder on this stuff.
I was just trying to keep him under level, actually, and physics, just water physics. He clearly doesn't understand what hydrostatics means. He says there is no such thing as physics for water, and then when I show him hydrostatics, he says, yeah, that's physics for water.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Standard atmosphere.
You know what's awesome about this? When you look at Skyfree's demonstrations in the pond, it does exactly the same small scale. So it shows it's not curved.
Yeah. Refraction, you say. Nice. So it's not upward refraction.
That was killer.
Killer, mate.
That was killer.
Who said something about upward refraction in chat? Or Pablo's dog. Upward refraction right there.
There we go. It's another good one.
Wow.
I'm Mitchell from Australia, and this is yet another simple observation that anyone can do at home.
But
This is the
Mitchell,
one. Yeah, this is the one where everybody says that the camera's below the table when it's not.
but that's what they do with all of us. I mean, even when I show my demonstration on an aluminium flat bar, how can you prove that that aluminium is not curved?
Exactly.
The tolerance is, well, but that's all they got because they can't accept that what we demonstrate is true.
Yeah.
You have a coin and a flat table, and I'm going to demonstrate how we can make an object disappear bottom up
Yeah,
without the need of curvature,
there we go.
or without the need of a physical obstruction for that matter.
Yeah,
Now you globers are going to sit at home and say that table is just higher than the observer height or the camera height.
Yes, they do.
Now let's get that sorted quick smart. When we zoom in, we increase the focal length and increase the angular resolution. And we can resolve that coin
Uh-oh.
in its entirety.
But look at that diffraction.
Mm-hmm.
See that misty parts. So that's why
Yep.
if you're not able to zoom it good enough,
Mhm.
it would still stay diffracted. Hence, bottom up obstruction due to
Yeah.
refraction.
Yeah, like the convert is like it's like a it's almost like an essence of the table and an essence of the coin at the same time squidging together, isn't it? Like convergence.
Yeah, exactly, mate.
Good income, Bruce.
As you can see, the bottom of the coin shines.
Yeah, mate. I think we should call you Bruce tonight.
Bruce.
Bruce.
All right, mate.
Bruce.
Ripper.
I hope you. I hope you're not like me, just a boggin, an ordinary bloke from the south. You know, not really worrying about my parents. Yeah, I've been learning some lingo, guys, just for tonight.
That ain't a knife. This is a knife. That ain't a crock. This is a crock.
Nah, you're just posh, man.
Shining.
Look at that.
Brilliant. And then the
And when you zoom back out, the coin
cameras
is
are-
unresolvable again.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Nice flat table. No physical obstruction. This is all optical. There's absolutely no obstruction here.
None.
This is due to angular resolution. The angle from the observer to the coin was far too small to resolve the coin.
There you go. Still see
You
it,
can
see?
still see it. Yeah.
Now when I lay it down, we can still see the coin flat on the table. No problem. And you can still see some table underneath the coin. But when you zoom in,
How does anybody look at this and say, "Oh, no, this is just wrong"? You know, you're cheating. This is just some kind of a deception.
Very good demonstration. Very good demonstration.
Sandra, I'm just a winging pong.
out,
Whinging.
angular resolution is way too small to resolve that coin. Nothing to do with physical obstruction, and the table definitely isn't curving.
Exactly, mate.
100% of the light of that coin is still reaching the observer. The only thing that is creating this optical illusion of something disappearing bottom up is the angle to which you are viewing the object. As you can see, the entire coin is resolved, and when you zoom out, decreasing the focal length, it's unresolved. Now, if this was a ship out in the water, all you globers would assert that it is Earth curve creating this bottom-up disappearance. But as I've just shown, angular resolution is a thing.
It's definitely a thing.
Exactly, mate.
Ripper, man. Ripper.
Now, what is angular resolution? Well, it all has to do with the way that we view light, whether it be from your eyeball, a camera, or a telescope. In optics, the best focus spot of light that a perfect lens with a circular aperture can make is called the airy disk. Now, as you can see in this left-hand side, there are 2 points of light and 2 Aries disks. They are both resolved. Now, when they get closer together, this meets the Rayleigh criterion, or the
Yeah, were you supposed to say the maxima and the minima? The minima is the small humps, and the maximum is the highlight. So when those two maximas get too close together, like in the middle, that's when it's unresolvable because they're too close to each other.
Yeah.
And that's why it is now unresolvable, and you get the largest resolvable object. This is why I do say when we look at an ocean and we see, for instance, a boat having bottom obstruction, the wave, because it's a bigger, closer angle, the ocean, it's more resolvable.
Yeah. Yeah.
You beauty, Roger. Thank you for your $2 super chat. It's the year of the sexton, mate. 2020. Exactly.
That was 2 years ago when Mitch was on.
You beauty, you rock. Thank you, Roger.
The year of the sextant. I remember that. Yeah.
Diffraction limit. And so the Rayleigh criterion specifies the minimum separation between two light sources that may be resolved into each distinct object. And when the light sources get even closer on the right-hand side, they become unresolvable. So relating this to my observation, when the coin is closer to the camera, it is fully resolved. As you start moving the coin away from the camera, it meets the Rayleigh criterion, or the diffraction limit, and this creates a smaller angle, making the coin disappear bottom up. And when you move the coin further away, it becomes fully unresolved.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Look at that angle. See how that angle gets smaller
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
distance.
Of course.
And that's exactly what I've been trying to explain with my ship as it goes in the distance always. It's the same thing.
It is.
Brilliant.
Now, as I said, 100% of the light from that coin is still reaching the camera. It's just unresolved. But when you zoom back in, you increase the focal length and you increase the angle at what you are viewing that object. Now, when you zoom in enough, it will meet the Rayleigh criterion, where you can see the two distinct objects again, the coin and the table. And when you get past that diffraction limit, you can fully resolve the object. Now, this has all to do with the angle that you are viewing an object. Now that we know about angular resolution and the diffraction limit, let's add some distance. This pole is about 3 foot off the water, and I'm going to put my camera on top of it. This is a common observation by most people with a zoom camera of seeing a boat disappearing bottom up. But as you can see, it's definitely not going to be due to...
He's got
This is the black swan because the horizon is behind the boat.
I wasn't sure if this was the Aussie black swan. Remember, because he did an Aussie black swan. He says this is the Aussie black swan. I wasn't sure if it was this one or right. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, the horizon's behind the boat, and yet we see bar of obstruction.
Yeah, that's it.
Earth curvature, as the horizon is still far in the distance. Now, this is a good example of angular size. When you
now also notice as he zooms back that horizon seems to be looking as if it is dropping into below the boat.
Yep.
It's getting absorbed into that angular resolution, getting less and less resolvable. Because this whole body of water has the largest angle that is resolvable.
You zoom out, it reduces the focal length, and the angular size gets so small that it reaches the diffraction limit. When you zoom back in, increasing the focal length, the angular size increases and you can resolve it again. But as you can also see, angular resolution of the image has also changed.
Of course.
And
also note, you see his angle that he did now. When he dropped the camera down, have you seen how the horizon has now risen? It actually went higher than what it was when he was, because of convergence to the limited angle. So it seems to have, because now he's looking up practically, where he was looking a bit down before. Brilliant observation.
the horizon is still far in the background. Now, comparing these two...
Thank you, Theo McWorthy, for your $2 super chat. He says, angular fields of view have limits. Who knew? Yeah. Thank you for the super chat. You rock.
And hello, Jeremy boy. Good to see you, bro.
Really appreciate it. You are awesome. Yeah. 18 likes for none watching. What's going on, people? And it's 51 watching, by the way. Woo.
Oh yeah, all right.
2 images on the left.
But look how compressed that boat is.
Very, very man, very compressed.
The observer height is 1 inch, and on the right, the observer height is 3 foot. And you can see clearly that the boat has started to disappear bottom up.
Yeah, yeah.
There is no earth curve, as you can see the horizon in the background. But both boats are starting to disappear bottom up. Let's add some more distance. This is Bathurst Lighthouse from 20 kilometres away. The left image is from a 30 metre viewing height, and the right image from a 2 metre viewing height. The obstruction in the right image, the globe proponents will assert, is only from Earth curvature and nothing else. But I've shown you in this video the angular resolution can cause obstruction from bottom up without the need of any Earth curvature.
Wow.
Foreshortening, mate. Foreshortening, mate.
Yep. Yeah, his stuff's good, man. His stuff's good.
Godzilla 37 for his $5, which says, me! Appreciate the super chat. You rock. Thank you very much. You beauty.
Yeah, beaut.
You beauty. So there's so much more we can go through. Anybody want to come and have a discussion? You're more than welcome to come in. Ooh-wee. Excuse me.
I didn't realize, I've been making AI thumbnails. I just did one tonight, and I went to do something else in AI. I only had a certain amount of credits to do it. It's in Canva. I can't do any more. I didn't realize it was giving me some credits to do it, but it didn't. So yeah, I think you'll see the last of my AI ones for now. Tomorrow's one's the last one where Jesus looks like an alien because it's Billy Carson talking about Jesus as being an alien. So.
Nice. I got another one. McToon proves the Earth is flat. Whoa.
I'm just going to play this clip
You guys ready?
Yeah, man.
from Tune.
When Mitchell from Australia and Mr. Sensible were going back and forth, they kind of both had a point because it seems like there's you could do it using both methods. Would you agree with that?
No. There is no triangulation in celestial navigation. It's about it's about the distance and about the angle to the GP. So you can draw it on your chart, draw a line there, and then you do it for all three, and you get your intersection. So it is actually triangulation. You can draw a triangle, solve the triangle, and know the angle that the light or that the object must appear to be. And so we can do triangulation, but we have to presume that the Earth is flat. But if you're doing triangulation, you do a triangle on the surface of flat Earth, presuming flat Earth, you get then
hello everybody. This is unusual.
Sorry, that was the video from Flat Earth Math that I clicked on and it started playing. So yeah, I don't know.
It just seemed like a very awkward ending there when he realised what he was just saying, that he has to presume the flat Earth and draw the triangle on that flat Earth. Triangulation actually does work. Very, very awkward.
Indeed, he's conceded the point. I just wanted you to point that out, Mitch. Indeed, that's a concession. Yes, you have to have a flat Earth to acquire an elevation angle. As Toon found out 78 times we're up to now, by the way, if anyone's keeping count. You can't first measure an angle if the surface is curved.
Uh-oh.
So you have to presume a flat Earth. Absolutely, man. Fair play.
Yeah, it was the same thing he was arguing with me about triangles. You don't use triangles. And that's why I brought the video. Toon's scared of triangles.
Yep.
That was the same thing.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see if I can actually. So anyway, I got a whole bunch of butthead globers from the debate last night.
No doubt. Oh yeah,
All
I mean,
they're doing is just insulting.
yeah. What's his name? I commented on it this morning. A post that his name again, Corvid, put out, and Stephen Jarvis was in it. He was saying, "Oh, 15 days. The countdown. 15 days since I gave flat earthers this £1,000 whatever challenge." And then in it, it says Steve
He said
Jarvis.
world. He said
Actually,
world. He said word.
I've actually got the
I actually commented, responded to your comment, by the way, but
was
because
my
I
one in it.
can't see it.
So is it? So has he got it? Has he blocked it? Because I did it in my PJ.
No, I said you can't see mine because I'm blocked, but I responded to your comment.
All right, because I didn't know that. I haven't gone back into it. I commented under my PJ Crooker. I didn't do that intentionally. I just flipped. I switched to check something, and then I seen that thing, and I went to it and commented and realized it was my PJ Crooker one. But yeah, so I put. Oh no, that's Vicky's one. Where is it? It's up here. Oh, you. Where did I put it? Yeah, because Stephen Jarvis said, "It's amazing how Flatzoid got it into the got in. Hold on, it's amazing how Flatzoid got into this in the first place. I thought the wager was with Adam, so I put ha ha ha. So dishonest, both of you. And Corvid, your hermeneutic skills when it comes to scripture is appalling. Eisegesis as much, dude. Even Adam has realized that you put your own concepts into scripture. Really bad."
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you replied to? I'll have to go check it.
So yeah, it's quite sad.
It is. Because his hermeneutics is ridiculous. It's
Crazy
really
bad.
bad.
Okay. This is a video I brought out about from like tuna triangles. A long time ago.
So yeah.
On sextants here, when you pick up a sextant, you already measure your sine and cosine, not calculations measurements. What? No. Sextant's not measuring a sine and cosine, it's measuring an angle. Oh my gosh.
Yes, totally agree. It is measuring angles, not sine and cosine. But yeah, sine and cosine is just a relationship to angles. What happened to sextant doesn't measure angles, you know? Trigonometry.
He goes sin angle. I think he means sine angle is your 90-degree star measurement, aka GP. No, it's not.
So you're telling me to get your LOP, your line of position, it's not measuring the GP of the star to your location. Well, let's have citation that shows you otherwise. Using the geographical position and the estimated position, site reduction tables, will give you a calculated
My sound's a bit
altitude from the estimated
soft, by the way.
position,
Sorry about that.
an angle for the azimuth, and from the estimate position to the geographical position. To construct a position line on your map or chart, an azimuth line is drawn radially from the estimated position. The position line is drawn at 90 degrees to the azimuth. It is drawn at a distance from the estimated position equal to the difference between the calculated and measured.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it might
I pressed stop by accident.
see there are a lot softer spoken in your videos there. That's before you started doing lives, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like
Yeah.
ages ago.
I know.
Anyway,
and
it's nice angles.
when it said Flatzoid FE, I was like, wow, that's a while ago.
Yeah, this is long ago.
Is your 90-degree star measurement, aka GP. No, it's not.
Okay, let's look at another one. This is the sun, GP, your circle position, and what do you know, distance from the GP. Well, it so happens that with a sextant it is very easy to measure the distance between our two spots, or measuring distance. The distance between your own position on the sun and the sun's GP is directly related to the altitude of the sun as measured by the sextant. That sounds a lot like trigonometry to me, doesn't it? The higher the altitude, the closer you are to the GP. If the sun were directly overhead, you would be right at the GP and very close to it, and our circle of position would be quite small.
Let's get to this exciting part, although.
Nowhere.
All right.
There's no triangle. line.
It's a roundabout.
Or
Yeah.
and triangulation.
Or anyway, you measure all of angle A. I didn't label the lines. I should do that. Then you subtract off the angle C, which gives you angle B. That angle B is the one that you use in celestial navigation. One single angle, not a triangle. 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 One single angle, not a triangle.
Wow.
One single angle. And you'll see there that bottom line that's parallel to line A, that's the GP to the star. There is no triangle between you and the GP of the star and the star. There's no triangulation in celestial navigation.
How isn't that?
There's no triangulation in celestial navigation. There's no triangulation in celestial navigation.
Oh my goodness.
There's no triangulation in celestial navigation. There's no triangulation in celestial navigation.
Wow.
Nowhere. Nowhere at all, Flatzoid.
I'm just going to play this clip from Tune.
When Mitchell from Australia and Mr. Sensible were going back and forth, they kind of both had a point because it seems like there's a, you could do it using both methods. Would you agree with that?
No. There is no triangulation in celestial navigation. It's about it's about the distance and about the angle to the GP. So you can draw it on your chart, draw a line there, and then you do it for all three, and you get your intersection. So it is actually triangulation. You can draw a triangle, solve the triangle, and know the angle that the light or that the object must appear to be. And so we can do triangulation, but we have to presume that the Earth is flat. But if you're doing doing triangulation, you do a triangle on the surface of flat Earth, presuming flat Earth, you get then.
Hello, everybody. This is unusual.
Sorry, that was the video from Flat Earth Math that I clicked on and it started playing.
Darren.
So yeah, I don't know. You
don't
it seemed like a very awkward
because you know you're wrong
there when he realised what he was just saying.
He realized he was wrong. Exactly.
Of course. It's a bloody triangle.
Exactly, mate. He realized he was wrong.
That he has to presume the flat Earth and draw the triangle on that flat Earth. Triangulation actually does work. Very, very awkward.
Indeed, he's conceded the point. I just wanted you to point that out, Mitch. Indeed, that's a concession. Yes, you have to have a flat Earth to acquire an elevation angle. As Toon found out 78 times we're up to now, by the way, if anyone's keeping count. You can't first measure an angle if the surface is curved. No, you need a flat baseline. Game over.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Exactly, Ryan. What have you learned today? If you're lost at sea, never count a McToon shoes to save you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly, mate. LJ, for your $2 super chat, really appreciate it. Says, a ghost of our hippo character floats in front of the words game over. Ooh. Exactly, it is game over for the globe. Thank you very much, mate. You beauty. Yeah, tonight's not you rock, it's you beauty. What's up? How's it going?
Good.
G'day.
How are you?
G'day, mate.
G'day.
How's it going?
G'day, Bruce. Are you Sheila? Are you Bruce?
I don't know Sheila.
You know Sheila. All right, mate.
And right when you said that, I typed my screen name in.
Lost at sea.
Lost at sea.
Well, you would be if you were with McToon.
Nah. We be lost, matey.
Not a triangle. Wow.
So what's the vote say? Will Aussie Flat Earther get the debater Glober? Yes, 17%. No, 17%. Hope so, 66%. So yeah, LJ, it's a super sticker. Thank you very much. It says game over with a ghost hippo. Unfortunately, it doesn't show for us that way. It just explains it out as a caption.
I can see it in chat with the ghost hippo.
Yeah, if I go to YouTube style, it shows.
Yeah. Yeah, and here it doesn't show it, does it?
Mm-hmm. But thank you very much. Appreciate it. I think there's only so much we can go through with Mitchell from Australia. How to use a sextant on a globe?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't. If you could look for the, I don't know. I might look for the Ranty, the BT line of sight demonstration thing. I was going to look for it the other night. Actually,
There's a good demo on Vlad's channel. He actually had a guy named Plain Reality, and they actually did some really good observations. He did a demonstration on there. I can find that for you.
But actually, still one of my favorite ones is still this, and the Globers are still very butthurt about this. I think that's what this.
We are here today at Science Space to observe this Foucault pendulum.
I love it.
Yeah.
The globe model claims that this device can be used to demonstrate the Coriolis effect, and therefore prove that Earth is rotating. Let's explore what the globe claim actually is. What is happening? As the pendulum swings back and forth, the Earth is rotating. An astronaut in space watching a pendulum at the North Pole would see the direction of the pendulum remain the same, but the Earth would turn below it once every day. We are standing on the rotating Earth, therefore we see the pendulum change direction. We are not at the North Pole, so our pendulum takes more than one day to complete a full rotation. A pendulum actually rotates slower the closer you move to the equator. At the equator itself, it doesn't rotate at all. The diagram in the bottom left represents what the globe claims a pendulum will do. At the North Pole,
You know, it'd be interesting. Has anybody tried to actually see if a pendulum doesn't rotate at the equator?
I haven't. That would be one.
I'm looking through Ranty's videos at the minute. He's got more stuff than I actually thought I remember. I mean, he's acting 4 years ago. He actually debating FTFE, spanking FTFE about and panel about optics and fluid dynamics 4 years ago. FTFE's like that in the picture he's used. Wow. So I think the BT one must have been a live stream. I don't know. I'll have to check. Because that's one I would mind covering at some point.
in Paris, and at the equator. Being here in Sydney, we should observe the pendulum rotate 202 degrees in 24 hours. In the top left, we are also given an activity to do. What to do? Work out which domino is going to be knocked over next. The pendulum will appear to move counterclockwise. And being in Sydney, the globe claims that the pendulum will precess at a rate of 8.5 degrees per hour counterclockwise.
You know what? I think they didn't realize someone would actually sit there for 4 hours and actually watch it rotate.
No,
Exactly.
I'm still waiting for Craig to make a Foucault pendulum and demonstrate it for me. He ain't done it yet.
He says so much things that he has done and stuff. Good news, he did say last night, however, his refracted hand demonstration is finally coming out.
So he says.
The next Flows for Idiots, which is in the next few weeks, apparently. But that's what he said 3 years ago.
Right, final show.
Next week it'll be something else.
Wow.
So let's put this to the test, shall we? This is the starting position of the pendulum. The globe predicts it will precess counterclockwise 8.5 degrees after 1 hour, knocking over the dominoes with the blue X's, 17 degrees after 2 hours, knocking over a further 2 dominoes in purple, 25.5 degrees after 3 hours, taking out another 2 dominoes in green, and 34 degrees after 4 hours. We will be observing this Foucault pendulum for 4 hours, so the globe predicts we will see a total deviation of 34 degrees and a total of 6 dominoes on each side be knocked over. Beginning the observation at 9:11 a.m, this is the starting position of the pendulum. The globe predicts it will deviate counterclockwise. At 10:11 a.m, this is what we observe in the pendulum.
You know what the song reminds you of? From George Lopez. Oh my.
Well, anyway, I just found Ranty's last ever stream. Our last night together to rock and roll flat earth debate. Remember Ranty's round table? I remember Friday, wasn't it? Then the two streams before that was Rumpus. Will Rumpus find curved water? It's when he was talking about that the canal experiment he was going to be doing. Rumpus. Yeah.
Exactly.
I remember the thumbnail here, just testing for curve, and it's got a Volvo with planks of wood hanging out the side and that. But yeah, I can't believe how long ago it was, man.
That's crazy.
It's nuts.
The globe predicted that the pendulum should have deviated 8.5 degrees in that first hour, but it is still on the same starting position. At 11:33 a.m, we see the pendulum still in the starting position. The globe predicted after 2 hours it should have deviated 17 degrees and knocked over the dominoes highlighted. 10:12 p.m, and the pendulum is still in the starting position. After 3 hours, the globe predicted it would have deviated 25.5 degrees. And finally, at 1:16 p.m, the pendulum is still yet to show any sign of deviation. The globe claimed after 4 hours it should have deviated 34 degrees and
it's quite telling because it didn't even go a degree. It didn't go any amount at all. The only thing that would stop it from happening is the Earth would have to stop moving.
Who said it's moving to start with?
But this is the whole point. The only thing it can mean to make it not work, the apparatus not working, because it is definitely swinging backwards and forth like it's supposed to be doing. The thing that causes it to deviate, apparently, is Earth's rotation. So if it doesn't show Earth rotation, that means it's not having Earth rotation. So did the Earth stop spinning when this happened? Or is it just simply it's bogus? There is no Earth rotation.
That sounds bogus to me.
Very much so.
knocked over a total of 6 dominoes on each side. So what is the conclusion that we can draw from this observation? Let's formulate a modus tollens valid logical argument. If P, then Q. Not Q, therefore not P. And just to confirm, this is the claim of the globe, that we are standing on the rotating Earth, therefore we see the pendulum change direction. The modus tollens argument will be as follows. If the Earth we're standing on is rotating, then we will see the pendulum change direction. From the observations of the pendulum for 4 hours without any deviation, we can then conclude we don't see the pendulum change direction. Therefore, Earth is not rotating. So the next time someone claims that the Foucault pendulum proves that Earth is rotating, point them to this video and just let them know the Foucault pendulum proves Earth is stationary.
Brilliant. You beauty.
Toshiro says, Flats, do you think there are undiscovered lands behind Antarctica, like Effie Dave says? I don't see any proof of that. I don't see any proof of that. It's speculation. I don't see any proof for it at the minute. I don't say that there might be, but I don't see any proof for it right now.
I say the Earth can be bigger than what we're told.
Definitely.
I can't think there is more land beyond Antarctica. But do I fall for likelihood? Not really. I would rather say there is civilizations in Antarctica that we don't know about. That would rather, because it's so inhospitable and inaccessible for us that they keep it from us. I will think that though. But yeah, I don't think if you're trying to claim it goes beyond the dome, no, I don't think that. So what must you do there, Roger?
Oh, that's where he started his demonstrations at 2 hours and 54, I think. Plain Reality. That's his name.
Plain Reality. Oh yeah, we know Plain Reality, don't we? Is that who I'm thinking of?
I don't think he told me he was like only in the debates with Ranty. I'm not Ranty, but Ruhiffen for like the last 5 months or something like that. He just started doing these observations. He's a good guy. He's did a
Oh
good
no, I'm
job
thinking
with
about Plain Truth. I'm thinking about the Plain Truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Travis.
Yeah, I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking of Travis, he's now the Uber dude, didn't he? Uber car still.
We had fun with those boys on that night. Where's the curve? Where did it go? It disappeared. I think he did over 30 days worth of observations.
Whatever says sun came in from the southeast here. Stop playing with your plumb bobs
Yeah,
and
you
show
can.
us.
Oh, he is hidden.
Okay, let me show you. Let me show you where my sun is pictured.
Oh, quick, hurry! I don't see a sun anywhere. Like, where the hell is it?
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It is 5 to 10 p.m. The
Yeah.
sun was already setting at about 6:30 p.m. You're a bit late, man.
It's a little bit dark. Same as here. It's a little bit dark here too.
Quite insane. Okay, we can watch some of that. By the way, Sean Hawkins is streaming us again.
Oh no, damn.
Oh boy. Hi, Sean.
Hi, son.
He's definitely losing his marbles. He's definitely losing his marbles, though.
I thought you were going to say weight. I was going to say, how could he lose any more weight?
No,
he was
he's
on weight, he'd disappear.
The last thing he put on was Flatzoid faked his own birth.
Oh,
and before that, Flatzoid picks toes in Poughkeepsie, whatever that is.
Just making crap up. Yeah.
And before that, what's that? Flatzoid, mum made a poo out of her butt, and it was stinky.
Why doesn't he go 3D? Why doesn't he 3D print himself a girlfriend? You know?
He's scared it will get rejected by that too. And the next is Flatzoid's perspective. Mum made a poo out of her butt, and it was stinky. Flatzoid's perspective yelled at a kitten once. Flatzoid's perspective farted on an orphan. There's something wrong with this guy. What
is wrong with you, dude? What is wrong with you, Sean? How old are you? I know you look 142, but I know you're not that old. But still, 60 and above is still meant to be old, dude. You're meant to be a bit more mature than that. What, Flatzoid farted on a kitten, did he? Wow.
Yeah, but I mean, what has to be wrong with you to be able to just make community posts like that? It's like
it's stupid.
Okay.
It's the kind of thing you say as a kid. You farted on a kitten.
It's quite crazy. Okay. We're going to watch some of this. It should be interesting. Shout out to Aussie.
Ooh, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this right there. Better? That looks good.
Right. So we'll just go through this, and I'll go through it generally pretty quickly. You guys can hear me okay?
Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you guys could hear Plain reality. I could hear you fine.
I'll put one in my chat. There we go.
If you guys could hear him just fine, just put a 1 in the chat, please.
I like it. I turned up to one of my streams the other day. Came in and spoke for a bit.
There we go. Jono Edwards can. And if
Shout
Macho
out to
Man
Gino.
could hear you, I'm thinking.
Yeah, let's get back to describe stuff.
Talking about the plain truth is right now.
Points. We can't hear whatever the. Okay.
Been out to the same location many times. And what
Okay.
makes me laugh about that is the fact that, well, what do you want me to do, Swallow? Do you want me to go out there with an auto level one time and like you did and just go, yeah, this is what's going on? No, you got to go out there as much as you possibly can so you can really see what's going on. Otherwise,
That's what
how do you
science.
know?
That's what science does.
Exactly, brother. That's, you know, you can't just go out there and do one observation and then go like, oh, look, here's my nice reification fallacy.
I agree with that. You do more than one observation.
Definitely.
I've been told that I live on a ball, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out there and, holy shit, have a look at that. I saw a boat that I couldn't see before, and it came and it's sort of, I saw it come towards me. It came up towards me, top, and I saw it get to me from top down. Clearly, that can only happen on a ball. Well, that's called a reification fallacy. Can't do that. Okay, so perspective.
No, Swallow Effie. Hold on. Swallow Effie, you can't hear him now?
Okay, let's get. I actually would like him to.
He's playing
give
games.
Yeah, that's it. Relatively quick. I'll skip the gaze at the horizon. We witness the
There you
sky and the earth coming together in a straight line. See how it says straight line? That extends to infinity.
Tony, I can hear him and I'm in the UK.
Where the earth curves.
Oh, Swallow didn't want to hear him,
This
dude.
is coming from worksheets planet.com. So we'll skip on to the next one, and this is something that a lot of people, deny, but this has been something that has been talked about forever, for an eternity. This is the horizon here. So this is the horizon line, or eye level, right? So this is what has always been said forever, because whenever we look across, whether or not if we use an actual proper auto level or a theodolite, when we get the crosshairs at perfect level, we see that there is a tiny gap between perfect level and the horizon.
I don't want to be mean or
But
anything, but
when
it
you're
is a
actually-
bit boring, this presentation.
Oh, it took forever. I'm sorry. But it is an Aussie.
It's not information we don't know about, though.
No, of course.
Not that the guy doesn't do a good job, but he can make it more exciting, you know what I mean?
True.
But yeah, I'm going to put the link for you guys in the chat if you want to go watch it through, because it's a long stream.
It is.
There
But he
we
proved his
go.
point at the end, dude. It was really good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Nobody's coming in a debate yet, Ozzy.
Well, I did say no. I mean, so far, I was right in the poll so far. But we're not finished yet, so...
No, mate, they will run.
Mm-hmm. Great,
You got us
Gillard.
wondering.
You great, Gillard.
Crikey. Ugh.
Bruce, no, what's his name? Steve Irwin. He's dead now. He was mad. He was off his nut. You'd think he was on drugs, man. He's like, stick a finger out my bum. Crikey, she's a feisty fella. Well, it would be feisty if you stick your fingers up the bum in that. wrestling crocodiles and alligators and stuff. Wow, he's a feisty fella. Of course she's got to be feisty. Wrestling him? No, he was good though. He was good.
Yeah.
At least the gator
Steve
didn't
Irwin
get
was-
him, man.
It wasn't the gator that got him, no, it was a stingray.
Yeah.
Stingray straight through the heart.
So, does anybody want to come and chat or anything exciting?
Oh, I haven't watched yet, but we'll check it out maybe. What are you talking about, Ben? I don't watch that fairy. He's that little girl.
Or you know what we should do? We should just sit here for an hour, dead quiet,
So Sean
And
doesn't.
then- so Sean can just literally just watch us sit here and say nothing.
And that would be fun, wouldn't it? Just sit still. You maybe think he's streamed. Sit dead still. And you think his stream is broken.
I was going to say it would make it pull his hair out, but he ain't got none. So
he might start pulling out in his legs. Yeah.
But yeah, to be fair, I am actually quite tired.
I just don't see the point in it. Point in blooming streaming a channel that you don't like.
Yeah.
I mean, now and again, yeah, just to make a point or whatever. But if you're making a point on something, but not just streaming, you streaming, you know what I mean? That's.
But
so basically, he goes live because you go live. You know?
Well,
weird.
Well, he also streamed the debate last night,
Oh,
and when I was listening through, he just practically just sat there the whole time, said nothing, and when he said something, it's just, "You're a moron."
Yeah, I didn't say anything during the debate, but that's because I was letting people watch it. Obviously.
Yeah, but I mean that was his criticism. Just you're a moron.
Yeah.
Or insulting or saying idiotic stuff like, "I keep over talking Craig."
Wow. How did he see it like that? I did not see that at all. It was just Craig over talking you. In fact, his mic protested at how loud he was talking. It kept clipping because he was like, try to get everything out. It kept clipping.
What was funny though is you can. There's even Globies that were moaning about him.
No wonder. I mean, come on, for Ryan to actually mod, he must have been
He did a good job for once. I have to admit. I even told Ryan he did a good job actually.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he could have stopped the boys a little earlier though when they started interrupting you.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to seem too.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's gonna say, "Oh, you're just being biased." So he has to let it happen a bit.
These people don't know what a proper debate is. That's all I gotta say.
I was thinking, Sean Hawkins does have a sextant. Why doesn't he sell it to buy food?
Yeah.
He doesn't use the sextant. He's not anywhere close to be able to use it. So why keep it?
Sell the 3D printer. Does he make a living out of the 3D printer stuff? No.
Not yet. He's trying to. He wants to.
Okay. So far he's just been asking for money for it, and it's not making any money yet. So people.
He might need to up his game a bit to actually do something with it.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I've looked at some of the quality of the stuff. It's not too brilliant. It's not bad, but it's not brilliant.
Hey, Flats, you ever watched Babylon Bee?
Yeah.
They got one about Satan asked Democrats to tone it down. You want to watch that? Yeah, I'll get the link.
Just.
Yeah, I did a test stream to Rumble earlier. It's a pain in the butt, man. It's a pain in the butt. I've got it sorted, but it's a pain in the butt. I mean, I test streamed to it, right? And it's in my profile, but then afterwards I went to check it and all that. And then I went to my channel and it says, "Oh, you don't have a channel." I'm like, "What?" So your channel and profile are different things. But you upload to your profile, but it says you're best to make a channel. It's so stupid. You can upload to your profile, but it says make a channel. It's silly. It's silly. So your profile and your channel are different things. And there's no link as such for it's just at PJ Cruikshank. Like if YouTube, you go to your homepage, I can get the link so people can subscribe. On that thing, there's no link for you to give to people for them to come to. I think they just type in at PJ Cruikshank. It takes them there. I mean, you get links for the videos and stuff like that, but when it comes to the channel itself or the profile, whatever, it's weird. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, Ryan's having problems with YouTube himself for his channel for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
They gave him a warning letter for. I don't know what he did. He didn't even post anything at all. Just out of the blue.
I see Josh Monday is busy premiering Biblical Cosmology Breakdown. So that's quite awesome.
Vara's live now as well, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, since we're not going to get anybody tonight, we've gone through really everything we could to destroy the globe.
Vicky's basically saying, Sean will, she said to me in WhatsApp, Sean will need, she did say this, but she might as well have said it. Sean will need that sextant because that's the closest Sean is getting to sex.
Oh, wow.
And Andrew Johnson is the failure. Yes, we know. We know.
Well, since he doesn't have money for the blue pill, nothing's going to happen anyway.
Oh, well.
No.
You'll have to 3D print yourself a splint. A splint. Oh, that's funny. Cool.
I wish I had a 3D printer. I would actually do something with it.
It's all right.
See, the thing is, people that have 3D printers and make money out of it, they actually have contracts. So it doesn't help having a 3D printer if you don't already have contracts to make money out of it, because then you're just having waste. So you're printing things that's just going to sit. So you're wasting material.
Yeah.
So it's better to make a product, but then go get a contract for that product that you can carry on. Otherwise, it's just a waste. You're not going to make any money. You're just throwing that money in the water.
Yeah. So
I remember they were printing apartment complexes with giant 3D printers. Now that's something you could do.
Shame. Sean Hawkins again trying to explain things on GeoGebra. Not understanding that GeoGebra is based on orthographic.
Oh.
I mean, he's still waiting for a video of why a gyro has precession on a flat Earth. Well, that's simple. The plane flies at the 2 to 3 degree angle. The gyro is set at a 0 degree or 90 degree. So it's trying to force it out of equilibrium constantly. So then we have the right-hand rule. There's your video, Sean, which you've been begging me to say. I literally gave him a community post, like a week or two ago on this. This right-hand rule, that's why it happens. And now he still wants me to make a video.
Really?
Oh,
he can wrap his head around that.
Yeah, there's his video, Sean. Quite crazy. Anyway, I think we can then end this.
I'm an early one, or not?
Okay. Yeah.
So
I gotta go to work pretty soon anyway.
Because I am tired. I still got to actually clean house a bit.
Yeah, well, why not? Yeah. I'll be on tomorrow. My link's there. I'll just put it in, guys, for 12 p.m. GMT.
Nice.
Billy Carson talking about Jesus being an alien.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So must be best friends with Zeno.
And then tomorrow night, our show still at 9 o'clock, but 10 o'clock, we're going to be chatting with Planet Walk again.
Oh, aye.
Yeah.
Get ready for My Little Pony. Yeah.
So that's just got to be, so is that just got to be a closed off stream for you and him sort of thing?
From 10 o'clock. So 9 to 10, it will be all of us again. And then from 10 to whenever, it's just, I'll probably just talk an hour with him though.
Got you.
Yeah. So we'll see what he says.
Fair dinkum, mate. Fair dinkum.
Yeah. So, well, I want to appreciate everybody for coming. Please hit the likes, share the show. You all are awesome. And thank you for the super chats and everything. You guys are rocking. I will end this again with the song that I wrote specifically for this. But wait, let me see if I can get the full song up now.
Is it O Can of Goo?
Flatzoid Down Under.
Mike.
There we go.
That's it. That's better.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah, man.
Go for it.
So yeah, guys, many blessings, and well, we'll probably just sit here till the song's over. See you all tomorrow. Many blessings. May the pressure be with you. Cheerio. What? You can't hear it?
Can't now. Wait, as soon when you muted this, we stopped hearing it, and YouTube stopped. I checked on YouTube, couldn't hear it there either. But it started, but then when you muted us, it stopped, and I checked YouTube, and it stopped in there as well.
Why would it?
I do not know. It went. There you go. It says, Tinfoil says we ain't getting sound. There you go.
Okay, let's try this one more time. Maybe we've played this way. We just won't mute us then. Okay.
Go. Right.
Let's try again. It's playing. It's playing.
Yes.
Okay. That's why.
He takes on a glow with his theory so grand, and that bit to play in the sun land. Flatzoid down under, taking us down. Oh, defenders,
falling like sand.
Can you make it louder? They're asking. No.
Nah.
Pipeline of knowledge running deep in his veins, facing the thousands who call him insane. With a twist of his hand and a glint in his eye, he challenges the world and the tales of the sky.
Nice.
Flatzoid down under, taking a stand. Globe defenders, falling like sand. Battles of minds beneath the Southern Cross, winning the crown with no real loss. Oh, the stars shine brighter when his voice starts to soar, turning the tables with facts to explore. In the red dust he rises while others debate. Flatzoid the legend, it simply can't shake. Flatzoid down under, taking a stand. Globe defender, falling like sand. Battles of mind beneath the Southern Cross, winning the crown with narrowing the loss. I was shot down and was destroyed out by this force finder who made the comes from. I was scouted down undertaking a stand. Low defenders falling like sand. Battles of minds beneath the Southern Cross, winning the crown with narrowing the loss. Pipeline of knowledge running deep in his veins, facing the doubters, calling and saying, with a twist of his hat and a glint in his eye, he challenges the world in their tales of the sky. Flatzoid the legend, they simply go in shape. Flatzoid under, taking a stand. Glow defenders, falling like sand. Battles of mine, beneath the Southern Cross, winning the crown with no real loss. For the stars shine brighter when its voice starts to soar.
Well, you guys actually stood through that. Can't believe it. Okay. Well, that
I
was
could
fun.
barely hear it at all.
Really?
Yeah, it was really slow. It was really low.
Okay. Well, anyway, thank you guys for being here. You guys